She said she needed a break from social media for her mental health. Then her deactivated Instagram tagged her in a vacation photo, with a guy pouring champagne into her mouth. I sent her a message that said, "I hope your mental health improved, because your relationship just didn't survive. Hey Reddit, I've never posted before, but I need to get this off my chest. I'm 33, live in Louisville, Kentucky, and until a few months ago, I thought I was going to marry the woman I was with. Her name's Amanda. She's 31. We dated for 3 years, lived together for almost 2. We met at a local brewery. She was there with friends, I was with coworkers. She laughed at one of my dumb jokes, and something clicked. We started talking. We had the same dry humor, both liked dogs and hated the dating scene. She said I felt safe to her. That word stuck with me. Safe. Amanda was always big on Instagram. She didn't make money off it, but she treated it like a job. Constant stories, perfectly lit selfies, get ready with me videos, quotes about self-love. I didn't mind it at first. I even helped take some of her pictures. But over time, it started to feel like she was more interested in what strangers thought than what was actually happening around her. Still, I loved her. I really did. She had this way of making you feel like you were the most important person in the room. At least, that's what I thought. About 4 months ago, out of nowhere, Amanda sat me down and told me she needed to step away from social media. She said her anxiety was getting bad. Said she'd been comparing herself to other women, getting caught up in all the fake perfection. Said she didn't feel like herself anymore. She told me she wanted to deactivate her account, focus on real life, and get her head right. I thought it was a good idea. I even offered to take a break from mine too to support her. She said no. This is something I have to do for me, she said. 2 days later, her account was gone. Not just inactive, completely deactivated. No posts, no stories, no name. Like she'd vanished from the platform. I even double-checked a few times to be sure. She was serious about it. And for a while, things got better. She started leaving her phone in the other room during dinner. We watched movies without her pausing to check DMs. She looked me in the eyes more. We played board games, cooked together, even went for walks. She laughed more. I thought maybe we'd finally found that missing spark again. A month later, she told me her cousin in Tampa was going through a bad breakup and needed support. She said she wanted to fly down and stay with her for a weekend. I didn't blink. I helped her pick out a flight. Drove her to the airport myself. She packed light, just to carry on. Said they were going to just hang out and talk. No plans. Just a chill girls' weekend. She texted me a few times while she was gone. Nothing deep. We're making sangria. She's really upset. Going to sleep early. I asked for pictures. She said her cousin wasn't up for that kind of thing. And then, Sunday night happened. I was sitting on the couch, watching some dumb YouTube videos, when I got a notification on my phone. Username mentioned you in their story. I clicked without thinking. It was from one of Amanda's old influencer friends. They hadn't seen each other in over a year, but still followed me. It was a video on a yacht. A group of people dancing, drinking. The camera panned around, and that's when I saw her. Amanda, smiling, in a black bikini I'd never seen before, sitting on a lounge chair while some tall guy with a man bun leaned over and poured champagne straight into her mouth. She didn't flinch, didn't push him away. She threw her head back and laughed like she was in a music video. I paused the video and stared. Then I noticed the little location sticker on the story. Tulum, Mexico. Tulum. Not Tampa. I opened the girl's account and scrolled through her tagged stories. Amanda's backup Instagram handle showed up in 2 of them. A handle I recognized from when she was in college, before she switched to her influencer account. No profile pic, no posts, just tagged photos and stories. She hadn't quit social media. She just changed lanes. She had lied. Straight to my face. For weeks, maybe longer. My hands were shaking. I rewatched the video over and over, zoomed in, tried to make sense of it. I thought about calling her, but I didn't. What was the point? She'd already said everything by not saying anything. She landed Monday morning, texted me right after, home, exhausted, can't wait to see you. That's when I sent the message. I hope your mental health improved, because your relationship just didn't survive. I blocked her after that. I packed every piece of her clothing, makeup, shoes, everything. Put it all in the back of my car. Dropped it off at her sister's house. Didn't say a word. Just left it on the porch and drove off. She called me nonstop for 2 days. I didn't answer. She tried emailing, demanding me from the backup account. I blocked that too. You don't fake needing help with your mental health just to go drink champagne with some guy in another country. You don't pretend to disappear just so you can sneak around. I didn't just lose a girlfriend. I lost someone I truly believed was real. I'm still pissed. Still confused. But mostly, I feel stupid. I thought I was safe. Turns out I was just easy to lie to. After I blocked Amanda and dropped her things off, I tried to move on. That's what everyone tells you to do, right? Let it go. Move forward. Easier said than done when you've been made into a damn fool. About 2 weeks went by without a word from her. Then her sister called me. Now me and her sister weren't close, but we were always friendly. She was younger, about 26, and way more honest than Amanda ever was. When I saw her name pop up, I ignored the first 2 calls. But the third time, I picked up. You need to know what's going on, she said, not even saying hello. I didn't say anything. She didn't go to Tulum just for fun, she kept going. She was invited. That guy in the video? His name's Derek. They've been talking for a while. My chest tightened. They met at some branding event like 2 months ago. She told me it wasn't serious. Said she wasn't cheating. But then she asked me to cover for her. Said if you asked, I should say she was at my place for a few nights after Tampa. That's when I realized it wasn't just a fling. She was planning something. I sat in my car in silence, parked outside work, hands on the wheel. She told me she was thinking of ending things with you after the trip. She just wanted to see how she felt with him first. I laughed. Not because it was funny. Because it was so damn pathetic. Why are you telling me this? I finally asked. Because she's lying to everyone, her sister said. She told my mom you cheated on her. That's why you kicked her out? I gripped the steering wheel until my knuckles turned white. I hung up and sat there for almost an hour, just thinking. It wasn't just betrayal now. She was flipping the whole story, trying to come out of this looking like the victim. I went home that night and did something I hadn't done in weeks. I logged into Facebook. I posted a single paragraph. To those who've been fed lies, Amanda didn't take a break from social media for her mental health. She took a vacation to Tulum with a man she met at a branding event. I found out when she was tagged in a video having champagne poured in her mouth by him. I sent her one text and ended it. No cheating from my side. Just silence, lies, and disrespect from hers. I didn't name-call. Didn't drag her too deep. Just the facts. And it blew up. People started commenting, sharing, liking. Some mutual friends messaged me privately. Damn. I had no idea. She told me you were controlling. She said you made her quit Instagram. Others unfollowed her. Couple even blocked her. 3 days later, Amanda emailed me. The subject line just said, "Why are you doing this?" The body of the email was one long guilt trip. Said I was ruining her reputation. That I was blowing things out of proportion. That we could have worked it out if I hadn't gone nuclear. She didn't apologize. She never once said she was wrong. That's when it hit me. She still didn't get it. She didn't understand what it felt like to be lied to like that. To be made into the idiot boyfriend waiting at home while she danced on a yacht in another country. So I decided I wasn't done yet. After Amanda's email, I didn't respond. She wasn't sorry. She was embarrassed. That wasn't my problem anymore. But things started to shift fast. A few mutuals reached out again. One of them, Corey, a guy I used to grab drinks with now and then, messaged me something I didn't expect. Hey man, this might be nothing, but I think that guy, Derek, used to date someone I know. And it ended bad. Real bad. I was curious. I told him to tell me everything. He said his coworker, Jasmine, had dated Derek for a few months. It started hot and heavy, but then he started isolating her. Love bombing, then pulling away. Classic manipulator stuff. When she finally left him, he spread lies. Told people she cheated. Even emailed her boss trying to mess with her job. I asked Corey to connect me with her. He did. Jasmine and I talked on the phone for over an hour. She didn't even know Amanda by name, but when I described the situation, she said, "That sounds exactly like what he did to me. He moves fast, makes you feel like the center of the world." Then when he's done, he moves on and leaves a trail of chaos. She told me Derek was still technically married. Not separated. Not divorced. Married. His wife had moved back in with her parents in Ohio when he started messing around. I didn't even know what to say. Amanda had left a stable, committed relationship for a guy who was already married and playing the same game with someone else just a few months ago. But that wasn't all. Jasmine sent me a link. A forum post. A private online thread where women share experiences with narcissists and emotional abusers. And there he was, Derek W. Mentioned by name. Screenshots. Stories. His face blurred but still recognizable. So I took a screenshot. Of everything. I didn't post it publicly. Not yet. I emailed Amanda back. First time I responded since the breakup. You asked why I'm doing this. You might want to ask your boyfriend the same question. You're not the first woman he's done this to. And from what I've seen, you probably won't be the last. Enjoy your vacation while it lasts. She didn't reply, but her sister called me again the next day. You told her about Derek? She asked. I did. She's freaking out, she said. Crying, saying she didn't know he was married. She said he's been ignoring her since they got back from Mexico. That made me laugh. Cold, but true. You think she knew? Her sister asked. I think she didn't want to know, I said. But here's the twist. Amanda didn't disappear after that. In fact, she came back louder. She posted on her newly reactivated Instagram using her old handle. A long caption under a black and white selfie, healing is messy. People will judge you when you're down. But I'm choosing to rise. I made mistakes, but I'm not ashamed of needing change. Sometimes love ends. Sometimes people betray you. I'm moving forward. I wish others would too. She was trying to flip the script again, making it sound like I had hurt her. But she didn't realize I wasn't done yet. Because the next twist wasn't mine to make. It was Derek's. I didn't plan to keep watching Amanda's life fall apart. I honestly wanted to be done with it. But things kept landing in my lap. A week after her healing post, I got a message from a woman named Valerie. I didn't recognize her name, but when I opened the message, my stomach flipped. Hey, I saw your Facebook post. I'm Derek's wife. I didn't reply right away. I read that sentence about 10 times. I had forgotten she was even real, to be honest. But she was. And she had receipts. She sent me screenshots, emails, texts, a photo of their wedding certificate. They'd been married 4 years. They weren't separated. They were still living together when he went to Tulum. She only found out because one of the women from that forum Jasmine showed me had sent her my post. She told me Derek had lied to her, told her the trip was for a business retreat. Said it was a bunch of content creators and sponsors. She even drove him to the airport. But that wasn't what hit hardest. Valerie said she recognized Amanda in the video because Amanda had sent her a DM a few weeks before the trip. Just one message. Hey, love. Just wanted to say I admire your strength. I've been where you are. Don't let anyone dim your light. She had no idea who Amanda was. She thought it was a mistake. But looking back, she realized Amanda had known who she was all along and sent that message anyway. Like she was testing the waters. That was it for me. I screenshotted Valerie's message with her permission and posted it. No name. No photo. Just this, he was married. The whole time. His wife dropped him off at the airport. Amanda knew. She messaged her before the trip. I guess that's what healing looks like now. This time, Amanda's silence was louder than anything. Her Instagram went dark again. Not deactivated, private. No new posts. No stories. No sad quotes about healing. Her sister told me later she'd moved back home. That Derek ghosted her. Blocked her. Told people she was too intense. Same story he'd used before. Valerie filed for divorce 2 weeks after we spoke. Amanda tried texting me once more. Just one word. Why? I didn't answer. Because I'd already told her why. When you lie to someone who loves you, when you gaslight them into silence, when you fake a mental health crisis just to cover up your own dirt, you don't get a peaceful exit. You don't get a clean break. You get exactly what you gave. And Amanda, she gave me lies. So I gave her the truth.